Overwatch is almost exactly 2.5 years old today. It's been filled with a ton of incredibly fun and frustrating moments. As we look back and take a trip down memory lane, let's take a look at the top 10 things that we really miss from old Overwatch. My name is Nate, and welcome to Blizzard Guide. Overwatch has really blown up and seen quite a few changes because of all the engaging gameplay and amazing content from various creators across YouTube and Twitch each and every day. A lot of you viewers may not have been watching the game or playing the game since launch, but don't worry, you can still take a look at what's changed over the years for this game. For those of you who have been with this game since the beginning, you're gonna get a huge dose of nostalgia with at least one of the points on this list. So without further ado, let's get into the top 10 things that we miss from old Overwatch. Resing its way back into number 10, Old Res.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ah yes, how we miss those days of screaming, "Everyone die on point," and then hiding for dear life has Mercy. And then there was playing Genji and just instantly going into hide and seek and find the Mercy before she undoes everything that you did with your blade. Let's have it for Old Res. Honestly, a lot of players want this stuff back, which, while it does make sense to them, let's admit that playing hide and seek was kinda not that much fun for everyone except for the person hiding. Huge Res still lives on in our hearts. Getting that legendary 5-man was certainly the highlight of most supports' careers. Coming in at number 9, the scuffed looking old title screen with just quick play versus AI, comp, and weekly brawl. None of that newfangled arcade game mode. You either played 6v6 or you played 6v6. Man, this just brings me back. Anybody remember how awful that Pharah versus Mercy game mode was, where literally fights would last for days because nobody could land shots? And also, the custom game browser wasn't even a thing back then, and you really couldn't change much in the custom game, so honestly, it rarely got used for anything other than crazy YouTube videos and scrims. That was an interesting time, but we still miss it. Those icons, the new ones are a lot better, and I mean, in my opinion. But moving on, at number 8, dear God, this was one of the best and worst things about OG Overwatch. Trying to queue up for a normal game of quick play and suddenly seeing 6 Winstons flying across the map, wanting nothing but to destroy your backline. Nothing puts fear in my mind like a bajillion of the same hero just jumping out of nowhere and ulting too. Like, oh wow, it really freaked me out. This even extended to comp if my memory serves me well. I have a distinct memory of winning a competitive match with 6 Symmetras back when I was but just a silver player. That was even when Symmetra gave shields and she had 6 turrets. That was not too long ago, but it's still a weird thing to remember. And while obviously I do miss that, I don't think it really had a place in comp at the very least. For you console 90s kids though, do you guys remember spamming the hero in the hero select screen and trying to get everyone to pick the same hero? That happened all the time for me on Xbox, at least in quick play. Hooking us in at number 7, Old Hog. I think Old Hog's hook speaks for itself. While I don't miss it, it certainly is a fond memory of that controller that I'll never get back because of all that raging from hog hooks. Scoping in at number 6, Widow's Ultimate. This was the most mischanged. Not only were you given the instant benefit of wall hacks when ulting as Widow, but you were also given spontaneous silicone butt implants. This was interesting, but it was removed quickly. At number 5, oh god, that awful scatter arrow. I do not miss it. I just wanted to leave it in because I want you to appreciate how much better it is now. I still have nightmares to this day of getting one shot across the map by scatter arrow as a tank. Like, geez, dude, that was insane. It even used to do precision fire, which was 100% insanely broken. What a crazy time that was. I mean, Overwatch was nothing but a lawless wasteland of crazy mechanics. Today, it's just stun or get stunned. At number 4, the Sky Code. That Sombra ARG was hilarious. The ARG was an alternate reality game. I remember trying to help out and scour every inch of the map and every new video that was released on the YouTube channel. And then there was that part where everyone kind of got stuck, so the Sombra had to help us out by altering one of the images on the Overwatch website, and we just kept looking, and we made a song out of the image artifacts in the skybox, and then we got time gates and only got a picture of Sombra at the end of it a few days before the release of Sombra. I mean, the ending was kind of anticlimactic, but overall, it was really fun to participate in. I'll let you guys listen to the Sky Code song for just a little bit so you can remember that small piece of history that was a bit of a mistake. At number 3, it's such a small thing, but it brought a sense of nostalgia to me. You could rate matches at the end of the match. It was such a weird system that I feel like nobody used, but I was writing the video and I came across it and I couldn't help but put it in. It's such a small piece of our Overwatch lives that we will all forget until we're reminded of it, so have a shot of nostalgia and look back on the past of the Overwatch matchmaker. At number 2, Beyblade. I really wanted to put the Beyblade song in this video, but somebody's gonna try and steal my ad revenue, so I'm gonna pass on that one. But there was nothing like going ham and spinning our way to victory at the speed of light. Nano plus speed boost was a force to be reckoned with. Giving that to a Reinhardt was nothing short of devastating, but giving that to a Genji quite simply just gave you a seizure. Last but not least, striking us all in the nostalgic hearts of all the Overwatch players, at number 1, all those little things that really made Overwatch feel like Overwatch. The first time booting up and just watching that Winston video where he initiates the recall, that first time going through the tutorial and listening to Athena tell you how to shoot the training bots, playing each hero and just not having a clue what each thing did, and small things like thinking Reinhardt's charge was his ultimate, or not knowing that Tracer's recall gave her health back, or not even realizing that some of the red players was actually in fact your teammate. But back when you just get your small ragtag group of friends to play a game or two of quick play and just try the weirdest strategies that you could come up with. Don't get me wrong, Overwatch's current state is really awesome, but I just think that we still all want to get that old OG feeling of Overwatch back every once in a while. Even down to that feeling of getting your first play of the game, or that first time your card got legendary votes, which still to this day has not happened to a lot of us.
Thank you. Holy cow. Two more, one more. Do it. Yeah!
But even seeing that legendary card was like a miracle or a myth in itself. Those things and more were what originally hooked me into this game, so it's nice to look back and appreciate the past, but not dwell on it and make today's Overwatch as good as it can be. But anyway, that's today's video for you. Man, that last point got me all emotional, man. I mean, not really, but I still do miss it. In case you didn't know, we do have a Discord, which is linked below, a Twitter, and an Instagram, which you all should 100% be a part of. If you want to see more of content like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and a comment telling us why. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. My name is Nate, and this was Blizzard Guides.